Hey, what's going on, guys? Hex Combative back again today with a brand new video, and as always, down in the title below will be the topic we're talking about today. So, episode 3 and or 4 of Saekano, whatever you know it as, because there was an episode 0. So, this episode, we're going to get to the Uta stuff in a second. I know everyone that watches this video is probably going to want to know a little bit more about that and or get a little bit more context. So, to start this episode, we start off with the music, the dum, 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 dum. You know, that kind of like dark, hype up, big reveal kind of music. And I just want to say, it's kind of like, oh God. And whenever Lori's like, and now introducing, and he's like, hot cocoa? And I gotta ask, why was there hot cocoa randomly on the side of the fucking road? What was that? His hot cocoa? It looked like it was in the can. It didn't even look like it was in a cup to drink. I was just kind of like, huh? But he did say it was cold, so maybe he picked some up on his way through whenever he's going to meet with Izumi, quote unquote. So Izumi actually does join, you know, Lori's team, and this moment gets ruined with Kato saying, "Oh hey, haven't talked to you since the pool. How you been? Glad you got a hold of me or us." And it's just kind of like moment ruined. We see the color, you know, just gets taken off the screen. It gets saturated. It's gone. It's like normal day now. The whole mood's ruined from Kato, and I'm just kind of like, oh my God. It's kind of like they went for it. Saekano went for it. I'm not surprised. Saekano's fucking hilarious. I mean, it's really good as comedy. I mean, but we find out that Lori actually also took their genre. They took Tomoya's genre. Because it is all for competition, and I'm wondering if Izumi even has something to do with that, because they want, you know, obviously we see that she has animosity towards Uri. They even were fighting, and they had scratches and bruises on one another, and Kato nursed them up, of course. Possibly best girl, at least there for contention. And it's just, I don't even know, man. Like, that whole scene was awesome. I mean, the side dialogue too was really good. I'm glad they did, you know, actually insert that side dialogue there. That was really good. Very well done. I applaud them for that. But actually getting serious, we see that Tomoya even states, hey, your game's not gonna be better than ours. We have a secret weapon. Her name is Uzaha. Yeah, the writer of Metronome and Love, possibly, you know, for all we know, the best author in Saekano, period. Right? And, you know, Lori has kind of snarky remarks. He's kind of like, well, I don't know about that. In fact, I don't think there's any way our story could lose. And, you know, Tomoya's kind of taken back by that. And, it's, you know, and I was too. It's kind of like, what? Who's better than Uta at writing? Because they haven't forced out anyone, you know, to be as good as Uta. No one's challenged Uta. Uta is all that in a bag of chips right now in writing, right? All that in a bag of chips. So, since Uta is the only girl that we know to be like the be-all, end-all writing, and or everyone, you know, what everyone should try to be, it's kind of like, whoa. Where does Lori get off even while saying that? Where does Lori get off thinking that he's, you know, his story's gonna be better than theirs? And he does say, now you did say it is a team thing, so does he think his team overall is better? Does he think that they have a better director? Is Lori the director? We don't have enough, you know, context to you know, decipher that quite yet, but I'm thinking maybe he's just talking about the overall team is better author, better writer, and better director, or maybe maybe a better author but not a better writer, but then a better director. So it's like the 2-to-1 ratio they got going on or something. So I am interested to hop in and find out what Lori meant by those statements. So we're still left with Tomoya, you know, having to read the scripts in which Uta gave him. In fact, he is reading them over and over again. You know, we found out he's read them several times, and we see that he has not made a decision. And Kato meets secretly with Uta, and she's like, "There's still hope." And even Kato says, "What do you mean by there's still hope?" And she's like, "If I tell you that, then I mean, the meaning for all this would be nothing. It wouldn't mean anything anymore." And I'm wondering what she means. Is she referring back to what Uta said to Tomoya whenever they kind of first met, and he's asking, you know, Tomoya, how should I do this? What do you think of this? And Tomoya's like, I can't write this for you. And I mean, I do remember her saying, do you have what it takes to say one of my stories is crap if it is? Or are you going to be biased and really just kind of look over that and be like, no, I'm a fanboy. And, you know, we see Kato mention that, yeah, hey, fanboy, you know, quite a bit in this episode. So it could be, you know, it's kind of like foreshadowing, hey, you can't be a fanboy. You actually have to write. I mean, you actually have to see this as good writing. You have a good eye for writing, but when it comes to me, you even state, I could never, me, Tomoya, I could never, ever say Uta is bad writing. I could never. I mean, as soon as she writes it, I know it's going to be good. But that's not the fact, because everything, every time someone writes something, it's not necessarily good. It's not necessarily surpassing what they just previously wrote, given it doesn't have to. But that's just an example, right? So essentially, I think it's just foreshadowing. Hey, Tomoya's. He's got to develop in that aspect. He can't be a biased director just because you have someone that has written, good work previously doesn't mean it's always going to be good. And we see in the preview that he's saying, it's crap. It's all crap. I choose neither. You need to rewrite this. So I'm really wondering where that goes. I think next episode's going to be really freaking good. This episode, best episode so far, Saekano 2 at that. But at the same time, we do got to remember that there's even a moment where he's like, so that's what this means. What I want hasn't changed. So that's what Uta meant by that. So it still does leave that, a lot to be wanted in this whole debacle, right? So once again, I'm really wondering where the hell this is going with that. But other than that, we actually have the whole Icy Tail musical band that Michiru is a part of showing up, and they're all nerds and geeks and good at computers, so they actually helped Tomoya actually decipher that message overall. And I did love the B-roll. And the girl's a little bit of freckles that said I think she had to go on a date, it was. They really abused her in fan service, but she ain't as good as my girl Uta, let alone. Oh my God, Michiru. They did the whole. That may be my thumbnail, but whoa, Michiru. They did. They went all out for Michiru this episode, and I reacted to it greatly. In fact, in terms of looks, I always said Uta, but Michiru. I don't know, that shot right there is. It really showed off what she got. They have to give Uta an episode, a scene, a screenshot, something I can use as a thumbnail, kind of moment, in order to top that, because they weren't that big on episode 0. They weren't that big on episode 0. I'm just saying, go back and look at episode 0 on the swimsuit. They were not that big. I'm just saying. I'm gonna end the video here, because I've gotten off track, and that's everything I need to say. And I think it's a really great closing with that Michiru scene. I think it's great to close this video out with talking about that scene. So I'm gonna go gather myself and see you guys next time. Peace.